Hello and welcome. My name is Biagio Mazza, Pastoral Associate at St. Sabina Parish in Belton, Missouri, and I'm here to welcome you to another Do You Know series question. Today's Do You Know question is, do you know why the fourth Sunday of Easter is always called Good Shepherd Sunday? It's important to realize that in the revision of the Missal that occurred after the Second Vatican Council, that went into effect in Advent in 1969, they had a definite plan with regards to the Gospel readings for the Sundays of Easter. And the fourth Sunday was always associated with Good Shepherd Sunday. And the reason that was is because they decided on the fourth Sunday to unpack the image of Jesus as the Good Shepherd that comes straight out of, and the only gospel that really recounts this, the Gospel of John. Chapter 10 of the Gospel of John uses and emphasizes and highlights the image of Jesus as the Good Shepherd. And so for all three cycles, what happens on the fourth Sunday of Easter is that a portion of chapter 10 of John's Gospel is read. A different portion is read for each cycle of the liturgical year, A, B, or C. Now, biblically, shepherds referred to the name given to leaders of the people who were to watch over and care for the people, especially from a biblical justice tradition, making sure that the poor were taken care of and so on. And now some of those leaders were good, others were not. So priests and kings were expected to be good shepherds, shepherds who took care of the people. And when they weren't, they were always classified as bad shepherds, people who did not follow through on their responsibility as pastors. Now, chapter 10 of John's Gospel pictures Jesus as the Good Shepherd, the one who does watch over the people and cares for them and does what a good shepherd should be doing. And that becomes the model for us of what it means to be a disciple. A disciple is one who is a good shepherd. Now, the word pastor, one who cares for others, which we use the word pastoral to highlight what the mission of all baptized should be, comes from the Latin word pastore, meaning shepherd. And so all church people, especially leaders, are expected to be good shepherds, pastoral care and concern for the people that they're supervising or are being of service to. Pope Francis, more than any other pope since Pope John the 23rd, Pope Francis highlights significantly, both in his speech but also in his modeling, what it means to be a good shepherd. His often quoted quote with regards to shepherd is that shepherds in the church are to take on the smell of the sheep. This means that they are to attune themselves to the needs of their sheep, to care for them, to be attuned, to get to know them on an intimate level and be able to be of service to them in all of their needs. As a matter of fact, Francis highlights this even in his papal cross. And in his papal cross, you would expect that the image of Christ would be on there in the crucified Christ. But that is not the papal cross that Francis chose to have. Instead, if you'll notice, there is the image of Jesus as the Good Shepherd carrying a sheep on his shoulders and surrounded by sheep all around. And so the image that Pope Francis wants to highlight throughout his entire ministry and for all disciples is one of pastoring, of being pastoral people, caring, showing care and concern for all God's people. The fourth Sunday, therefore, of Easter is there to remind us consistently that our role as disciples of Jesus is to model Jesus, our Good Shepherd. He modeled for us what it meant to be a care and concern and being willing to give of oneself totally for the other, and we are called to do the same exact thing. So as we celebrate the fourth Sunday of Easter each year, it's important to remember the image of the Good Shepherd as the model of all discipleship, and to remember that Pope Francis continually challenges us, all of us, to take on, as shepherds, to take on the smell of the sheep that we care for or reach out to. So I hope this has helped just a bit to explain why the fourth Sunday of Easter is called Good Shepherd Sunday. And as you celebrate the fourth Sunday of Easter, recall the mission of being a good shepherd for all. I hope we will return again to more Do You Know series questions to learn more about our faith. Thank you.